All right, everybody. Today I'm going to be reacting to appointment announcement from T-Owner, ready to start the podcast. I'm only recording the audio because I'm on a flippin' Chromebook. Okay, so get used to it, buddy. Let's start. Hopefully you can hear the audio. Let me turn it up.
Hello, ready to start, viewers?
It was-
Hi, how's it going? How's it going, everybody? Yes, well, I've said hello to the ready to start viewers. And, well, I just wanted to come on and make a little announcement for everyone. Right off the bat, I want to clarify, this is not a bit, this is not a joke, it's not a gag or a jape. This is a very serious announcement. Following the announcement of the untimely demise of Ready to Start the Podcast, I'm happy to announce the premiere of the brand new podcast, Ready to Start the Podcast. Added an exclamation mark. It's just two.
I want to stop
And this
laughing,
new
but
logo,
I
it's so
can't.
beautiful.
I need a pause. That got my juices mixing. That's a good start. I can't speak straight. The moment he starts talking, the moment I start laughing, you know what I mean? Oh my god. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. So they got a new logo. That's great. I'm happy. I'm proud of them. Booyah, Starcasters, you got a new logo. I like it. I like the little bold letters. I like how it's a question mark and then an exclamation point. It has a bit more character. You know, T-Owner, thanks, man. Thanks for, doing all of this. I appreciate it. Anyway, let's continue. Hopefully I don't laugh again. Not even a bit or anything, just generally. That was hilarious to me.
Oh, I guess that's really all I wanted to announce.
Ryan comes in. Yeah, play straight.
How's it going? I was just
Oh my
to say
god.
to our viewers,
The
the
best
brand
character?
new podcast you're going to be hosting.
The
New
what?
podcast, alright.
Okay,
Alright.
wait, no.
I'm gonna pause this again. I really don't want to be a commentary YouTuber right now, but I kinda have to. I kinda have to.
You told us like 2 weeks ago the show is over. We literally just finished moving everything out
Alright.
of like the
Good
theater.
scene.
Give it to me. Hold on a
Good
second.
acting.
Oh, you're going to want to take a look at
Yeah,
this.
good acting. I'm gonna have to look at what?
Yes.
Buddy, what do you want me to look at?
Look
Tell
at
me.
this.
Piece
Our
of paper.
New logo. See?
New
It's
logo.
got a tube.
Seeing that right now.
And
See, I'm
an
supposed to talk over. It's
exclamation
not even
mark.
funny.
You see that right there? Looks like a whole new show now.
This is the same show. It's still called Ready to Start the Podcast.
It'll be a brand
Yeah.
new show. Still hosted
It's
on
a
the
new
Ready to
season,
Start the Show
right?
channel, of
T-Owner,
course.
T-Owner. Answer me this. I need to know. Is this like a new season or something? Probably is. I'll bet you $1 million that this is just a new season and you're rebranding it as a new show to just rank in a bit more views, like a reboot. That's what you're trying to do, buddy. I see through your little act. I know what you're doing. You kick them out and you say the show's canceled, and then you come back 20 seconds later, and you say, reboot! And everybody's like, yay, it's not dead! Wee, yay, it's not dead! Oh my god, wee, yay! And then, you tell the actors, you tell everybody, to the StarCast, hey, buddy, you're out of a job. So they start packing up, And then you wait for your little plane, and then once they're about to leave, the moving truck is literally outside, you announce, hey, new logo. Oh, nobody knows. And then Ryan overhears you while getting like a snack from the vending machine and walks in and asks like, hey, yeah, why explain to me why the podcast is still going on, I see what you're doing, man. I see what you're doing. Honestly, pretty good marketing tactics, I wish I could shake your hand, but, that's quite a drive to the StarCast Theater, and I'm a busy person, busy gal. Anyway, let's continue.
I suppose you'll be starting over from episode 1 again, though. So, hope you
Yep.
didn't have too much pride in
See?
your episode count. So this will be season 1, episode 1.
I
Ready
called
to
you.
start
I know
the
what you're doing, man,
podcast?
before you even say it.
No, that's not good at all. Actually, 113 is a terrible spot. Why don't you just stop at 100? Why didn't you tell us Why didn't you do this 13 episodes ago? We could have done then. It's weird now.
True.
Oh,
True, and you know why you're doing this, Tiona? You know why you're doing this? I'm shaking my finger at you. Okay? Tiona, I know why you're doing this. Again, it's to rank in those views because more people, you know more people are going to complain, including, again, the Storycasters are going to complain about, it being a weird episode count, but that's what's going to make more people interested. Because they're going to be like, oh yeah, the first season, ended with a weird episode count. And people are going to be like, huh, that's weird. Maybe I'll check the podcast out. People are that insane. People are that crazy. People are that loony in the head, Anyway, continue.
So you want a nice round number, is that the problem? I didn't hear all this belly aching back when we announced the...
Tiona, you're fake. You're not real, okay? I laugh at your face. I laugh at your voice. I can't even take you seriously with that smirk, with that smile on your face, buddy. Okay?
The closure of the podcast? What's the problem now?
Well, the problem now is you kind of ignored us for the past 2 weeks. Every time I said hi to you, I said hey, can you talk about this?
I'm a very busy man, Miss Snippety. I have a whole business to manage. I have so many...
You have a whole business to manage. I get that, buddy. But you don't gotta start manipulating people into your own twisted ways.
dollars to count, and I love to collect them. Oh, look at this one. This one has a picture of... There's a man, I think he's got a white wig on. I don't think I've ever seen this one before.
It's George Washington, buddy.
On it.
No, this is kind of a self-fulfilling problem for you because you don't take credit card and you only take $1 bills here.
Ryan, is that true? Is that true? I knew this man was faking it this whole time. God, he needs to get a life, doesn't he?
Oh, I just love it. Don't you just love to see them stack up? They're so delightful looking. It just brings me such joy to see all those dollars stack.
Tiona, buddy, you're trying your best. You're old, you're senile. Maybe you need to retire. Ever thought of that? Give the show to somebody a little more fitting. No, I'm not putting hands up. I'm not saying anything. But maybe somebody else needs to call the shots. I'm just saying. Somebody else might need to call the shots. Okay.
Stacking up.
Well, maybe you'll think about it like this. We like seeing those episode numbers stack up. Is there any way?
True.
I know you've made a new show basically. I guess we'll sign some papers later.
Okay, I hear you. I hear the problem. So you want the number to still go up, just like how I like to count everything.
No, Tiona, you lunatic, you crazed madman. Okay? They don't want the episode counter to keep going up. Well, I guess they kind of do. They want to end at an even amount. Okay? So yes, I guess technically we want it to keep going up, but not by the new season. So it's not going to go episode 1, 2, 3, 4 all over again. Okay? Now, listen to the people you hire, buddy. Stop filling your selfish desires.
Every new dollar bill I collect. Is that right?
There you go. You figured it out.
Okay.
Yep, he figured it out. Sure did. That's awesome. Round of applause for him.
Podcast, and perhaps you can still call yourselves Season 5.
Yeah.
But for tax purposes...
Good, Tiona. You're actually listening. It is Season 5. Okay? You're listening to the people you hire. That's good. Okay, maybe I went a little too crazy there, a little outlandish. I do apologize for my actions, my sincere apologies. I went a little crazy at you. I don't know if you can forgive me. It's okay if you can't. I did some heinous acts, some heinous things. I just want to make sure the people, you pay work. You know, they had to move out and everything. That's awful. Terrible. You know, maybe, I'm sure you have somebody behind the counter, right? One of those sort of little people. Apologies again. I've never been. I don't know the names of them, but you know, ugh, my throat. Jesus, I'm talking so much lately. But yeah, you know, you're listening. Okay, that's good. That's good. Amen.
Says it will be a completely new show with a completely new order of episodes. How does that sound?
Right.
Okay, so it's branded as season 5, but it is like a reboot or something. Okay, I don't know how that's gonna work, but I've kind of lost the energy to scream at you, so yeah, I'm not doing that anymore.
I guess that's okay. That's
All right.
fine.
See, now even Ryan's
ready to start,
confused.
fans? Welcome, the premiere of the brand new, newly revamped, ready to start the podcast.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Did I get scammed?
Yeah, you did. You did get scammed. You did, and I literally talked all about it. I don't mean. I hope I'm not sounding rude. Tono's kind of a lunatic of a guy, if you don't know. He's kind of a not okay in the head, you know. So yeah, you did get scammed, but it's not your fault. He's a pretty good, like, not S tier manipulator. I'd say he's like a D tier manipulator. He's not great at it, but you know, like, again, he can rush you out, you know, but he knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. All right. And that's the end. That's the end. Ryan, you know, I really hope you get your money back, honestly. I'm so sorry you got scammed by this guy. But Tiona. Gotta calm down. Gotta calm down. Just looking at me like just oh my god, just looking at him makes me crazed. T-owner. Even that name. What does the T stand for? Trombone? I could say something else, but, you know, I don't want to say anything offensive. Trombone. What's some other T-Rex? Nothing fits. Topher? Topher is his... is that what the... Topher... He does seem like a Topher. Yeah, Topher owner? Topher Owens? Is that his real name? I don't know. I'm just looking at his social security number and his ID. How did I get it? You don't want to know that. You don't want to know that, but I had to file a lot of papers and stuff. But Topher Omens, or Owens, what does it say? Topher Omens. Topher Omens, he's going down, getting arrested. Someday, I hope. Have a great night.